What's up, it's Tony back with another episode of the It's Tony podcast, and today we got to start with some more sad news. Rich Homie Quan passed away, RIP to him, and I send my condolences to his family and his friends. I just want to shed light on how great he was during that Rich Gang era when him and Thug was just putting out banger after banger after banger. No cap, because when I heard the news, I was like, dang. Another person that I grew up listening to passed away, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up. So I went to listen to some of his old music, and I was listening to the duo of Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, and I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of my top 5 duos. Like, them back and forth together, when they was really cooking up back then, they was unstoppable. They were making hit after hit after hit. And then on Twitter, because people talking about it on Twitter, they showing me other slaps that they made that I didn't know nothing about. And bro, that duo is fire. It's sad that Rich Homie Quan passed away, and now he about to get a whole bunch of praise, and people gonna highlight his greatness. But in this sad time, at least people are praising him and showing him love and highlighting how good he was as a rapper. Because when I was listening to those songs back from 2015, around that time, yeah, Rich Homie Quan was wilding. I remember the first time I heard of Rich Homie Quan, I was living in Texas, and I heard Some Type of Way, and I heard mad people playing it over and over. I'm like, who is this? Maybe a couple of years after Some Type of Way came out, then I start hearing the songs with him and Thug and Birdman, and bro, that was just a crazy run. RIP to Rich Homie Quan. You was making some classics, and there's no doubt about that, and your music is definitely going to live on. Staying with music, a bunch of people are releasing albums tomorrow, and I've been talking about the LL Cool J album for maybe a month now, so he's probably going to be the first person I listen to. Hopefully it's good. Then I seen that Conway the Machine and Ransom putting out a collab album, and I'm going to keep it a stack. Ransom is one of my favorite rappers. Conway the Machine, one of my favorite rappers. Them together on an album. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all in tune that much, but that is going to be a crazy album, and I'm looking forward to it. So after the LL Cool J album, I'm going straight to that. Then after that, I heard G Herbo is coming out with an album. And when I was younger, in middle school, G Herbo was probably my favorite rapper. Even before I was a fan of Kendrick Lamar, G Herbo was my favorite rapper. In middle school, he wasn't called G Herbo. He was called Little Herb. And that is the rapper that I love. Like Welcome to Fazoland and stuff after that. When he became G Herbo, I eased off as a fan. But I hear a lot of people saying that G Herbo is getting back to his roots, and this album might be a step back into the old Little Herb sound. So after LL Cool J, and then after Ransom and Conway, their collab album, I'm going to go to the G Herbo album, and I'm really going to try to be a fan and try to take I need at least 5 songs. At least 5 songs that I like from this new G Herbo project. But I'm really looking forward to these albums. And if I had to bet on it, I think that Conway the Machine and Ransom album is going to be the best out of the 3. But I'm going to listen to them, and I'm going to review them on the channel, so make sure y'all stay in tune. Staying in music news, it's not really about people dropping songs, but it's kind of about people dissing other people. I heard Designer diss 50 Cent.
She gon' pop, she gon' screw it. Niggas talking that 50 Cent, I be talking 50 mil. Niggas talking that Timmy Turner, let the niggas get killed. I got signed to Kanye, little nigga, you was never worth the deal.
And I'm going to keep it a stack, that shit was whack. I don't think that everybody should just be able to diss somebody. I don't even care if they talking bad on you. Designer should not be able to diss a legend like 50 Cent. And then, if you're going to diss a legend or somebody that's way better than you, it has to be a good diss. This nigga diss was trash. Who told Designer to do that? That shit was whack. Another person that's dissing somebody that they should not be dissing at all, Adam 22 is dissing Joe Budden.
Wigger. All my opposite bums, they can't even afford to eat a Sizzler. Pump it up the last time I heard Joe rap. That old ass throwback finally got his gold plaque. No cap. If I'd have seen you at Starlet, you'd get your soul smacked.
When it comes to rap ability, we clearly know that Adam 22 is not a rapper. He should not be dissing Joe Budden, a real rapper. I don't care if Joe Budden is a podcaster now. I don't care about all the stuff that y'all want to say about Joe Budden. Y'all don't like him, da 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 da. Adam 22 should not be dissing Joe Budden. on a rapper level at all. Then on the podcast level, I know that y'all niggas like Adam 22. Y'all like his interviews. He get a whole bunch of views, but he is not on the same level as Joe Budden when it comes to hip hop media. Like, let's be real, bro. Y'all niggas hate Joe. Y'all call him a hater. Y'all say everything about him. Y'all say he can't dress. Y'all do a whole bunch of Joe Budden dick riding. But a lot of the stuff that he say on his podcast and that he have said in the past, one, it has came true. And two, a lot of the things that he say on his podcast end up being clipped up and put on Shade Room or put on your timeline. So y'all niggas want to say that he a hater, he's irrelevant, oh, he just got a gold plaque. Y'all want to do all that hate for Joe Budden, but that nigga is impactful. And he's impactful in his podcast and shit. There's no black podcasters or no hip-hop podcasters on the same level as Joe. And that is just a fact. And Adam 22 is the last nigga that should be dissing Joe Budden. Y'all niggas gotta stop. Everybody's not an artist. Everybody can't rap. I don't care if it's a parody. That nigga shouldn't be rapping. He shouldn't even say nothing to Joe. I'm being dead ass serious. You know how I said everybody is not an artist? I still stand on that, but I heard this song by Shamar. And I know he not an artist at all. Like, we don't know him for doing nothing musically. But that song that he got is fire, bro. That shit is dead fire, bro. I catch myself singing, "You ain't my friend." Yo, that shit hard. And then I seen another clip where he was actually singing it. And no cap, it sounded kind of good.
Hey, my friend, you is my enemy. I see my enemy when they cry me. I see my enemy when they hurt me.
With the way technology is advancing, I know if somebody take his vocals and try to clean it up in the studio, I know it's gonna sound good. I even heard a clip on TikTok of somebody like sampling his song or him singing and putting it into like a dance song. And I'm gonna keep it a rack. It's fire.
Outside with a friend. Her baby daddy is my enemy. I'ma trip out if you cross me. I get that dick up, she might hurt me.
Everybody not an artist, but there are exceptions, and Shamar might be no cap. Shamar might be an exception because that shit is hard. I just said that technology is advancing, and that's obvious to everybody. But I think technology has to slow down a little bit. I've seen an article that said Abraham Lincoln was sleeping with a man for 4 years, and then he went into some deep depression. I don't care if Abraham Lincoln was gay. I don't care about that nigga personal sex life. But my question is, how do you get that information? Who was able to take a picture or record or do anything like that? How are you able to get that information? And where's the evidence? I'm telling you from me. I don't care if the article is true. My only question is how. I don't even think you should be able to pull stuff from history like that, far in history, and bring it into today's climate, especially something about somebody's sexuality, because now we're about to see mad jokes on Twitter, and people are creative, bro. Mad creative, bro. I'm telling you. But how did they get that? Speaking of how, we on our road to 500 subscribers, and just yesterday I said we just hit 200 subscribers. When I checked today, we had like 290 something. How did we get there that quick? The only way that we got there that quick is because of y'all. Thank you for commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for telling a friend to tell a friend. And thank you for supporting me in achieving this goal. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Tony from the It's Tony podcast, and we're going to see y'all next time.